anytime that I've continued to do something, it continues to happen. And anytime that I've stopped something, it stopped. So, yes, it's a self perpetuated responsibility that doesn't belong to anyone but you. So, anytime you decide to take a day off, that's a day off. Okay. Anytime that you continue to keep working, you keep working. I'm North Star America, and I thank you for being here on this channel. And this is online entrepreneurship. And what I'm saying is if you take a day off and you're like, man, I'm tired. I need to take a break, and I need to rejuvenate. Okay, but just know that if something needs to get done and it's not being done, it's not getting done. Just realize that. So yeah, we get super tired. Yeah, we get super burnt out. Yeah, but you know what? It's all on you. So, in order for you to alleviate that pressure, you got to build yourself up where you can start hiring people to handle those jobs. And you can start taking some time off then when it's time. Okay. So, in relation to that, um, just know that more than likely you probably are on the right track. And if you don't think you're on the right track, I've already told you how to know that, in the proof and things like that. But one more thing too, before I end this on entrepreneurship, which is going to be like a moment for most people watching this. I'm talking about you're going to be like, okay, just to secure yourself in what you're doing. Entrepreneurship is a challenge, which I've said earlier in this video. But for you to know that things like you're on the right track is how things are functioning, how things are moving. Okay. Even if you're having rough patches, rough areas, that's part of business. That's what happens. Doesn't mean you need to stop or quit. Okay. But you need to realize what is going on around you right in front of you. What's happening immediately around you. I'm telling you is if when you jump into it and things are like coming your way, things are flowing pretty smooth, you're making progress, you're elevating, you're growing. Okay. Growth isn't just like bringing on somebody else, but it could be like um physical, like as an equipment or like I'm online, right? So the more that I do, the more content that I put out, the more my business is growing. Okay, see, online it's different. You don't For somebody to be big online, all they have to do is just have a ton of content. If they can continue to keep putting out content, you can grow to be astronomical and make a lot of money. Okay. But in most real big businesses, right, you're going to have some employees. You can't do it by yourself. You just can't. Okay. There's something that you, as the entrepreneur, has to focus on is in the running of the business and the doing of the business while you have other people uh, that are responsible for certain functions and deliverability within that business to make sure that however you're making your money, those things are fulfilled so that you can get your money. Okay. So just realize and know that if whatever you're doing, when you see things are going smooth and working out and you're making progress and things like that, just because you have a hiccup here or something like that, whatever, doesn't mean that it's not for you or it's not working. You just have to see entrepreneurship is a personal responsibility. You have to put your mind power into it. That mindset that I was talking about when I was talking about the way people think. Okay, you have to think your way through things. You have to find the solutions that are necessary in order for you to solidify the result, in order for you to get that result. So you have to constantly be thinking. You have to constantly be like in motion to receive what you need in order to achieve. Okay? Rewind it if you got to. But yeah, that's what you got to do. So when you're in the motion and you find yourself like things are like, man, things are really rocking and rolling, man, give that some give it the proper acknowledgement that it needs. So you don't get distracted with thinking just because you don't have a particular result that you're not making progress and getting results. Because it's an accumulation of different things happening in order to deliver the result that you are looking for. Okay? It's not just one event, it's multiple events, it's things that's happening all around that come together and add up to make the delivering of that result that which you were working towards to get. All right. So, in concluding this video, I'm going to touch on mindset because I was talking about the thinking, but your mindset is the number one thing that you have to always, one, that's something that you have to start out with. Two, that's something that you have to always improve. Okay. And I'm not just talking about the way that you think. It's a, mindset is also habits. You know, sometimes when people talk about mindset, usually you hear something about habits, but mindset is a habit. It is something that you continually do. It is something that you live as an entrepreneur. In entrepreneurship, you cannot waste time on things that waste time. You are not excused to stop unless you're quitting. Okay? You can take time off. But remember, the time off is time off, meaning something may have to be paused for the moment. All right? But it's all in your thinking. It's all in how you think and the habits that you have. That's what mindset is all about. So if you have the habit of waking up early in the morning or getting things started during your day at a certain time, all of that is a mindset. All right? Even with the clothing that you wear, not necessarily the style of clothing, but let's say that you're someone who, like me, a lot of online marketers that work from home, um, generally like to be relaxed. Like that's why they work at home because they feel comfortable there. It gives them joy. They feel productive in that environment or whatever. Okay. Um, but then when you're sitting around, lounging around in like pajamas, um, clothes that are like too relaxing and things like that. A lot of times that stuff will make you slack, okay? And you need to actually be in work mode when you're working, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't be in pajamas and working and really, doing a thing or whatever. I'm not saying that because I've done it, but I've found, and for with most people that are actually like pushing for higher levels of success, I found that look, what you wear is how you feel. Okay. So and basically what I'm getting at is if you're like in very relaxed clothes with house shoes on and you're like if you get out of bed and you stay in bed attire, that's generally how you gonna work. I mean, you know what I mean? Like if you ain't combing your hair, if you're not doing these type of things, yeah, you can be like, you know what, I'm gonna relax today. I'm gonna just take it easy. Sure, you can do that. You can. But remember, entrepreneurship is a self responsibility. Your success is your responsibility. So how you treat it makes the difference. It's your responsibility. So have the right mindset. With the right mindset, you can achieve what you really want to achieve. So that's what I have for you for entrepreneurship. All right, for you beginners. So anybody who has already consumed my content and you've been here for the hour and 10, 12 minutes or whatever the end time of this video is, I thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and considering listening to what I had to say. So subscribe with the notification bell because if you stuck around this long and consumed everything that I said, whether you agree or disagree, subscribe with the notification bell. There's no reason for you to hold up. I'm North Star America, and I thank you for being here on this channel. And this is Online Entrepreneurship.